Are you a seed creator? Do you know what kind of creator you are? That's the new subject, the creatorship of all of us. How we create, what we're creating, where do we create from, the higher aspects of creation. But do you actually know what kind of creator you are? I have recently discovered something about myself that I want to share. So, first of all, do you know people in your life that do one thing really well and they do it their whole lives and they're just like amazing at it and they just get better and better and better? There was an architect I knew. We actually grew up together in Corpus Christi, Texas. His name is Ted Plato. And Ted always knew he wanted to be an architect. He's still an architect. He gets better and better, like Plato architects. He's not stopping. He has this one trajectory. And I'm like, wow, where's my one thing that just keeps going? And so, anyway, I've had a lot of different loves and passions and creativities in my life. And I actually recently discovered I have a lot of shame and guilt around that. Like, why can't I just stick with one thing forever? Am I just a flake that's bouncing around from one thing to another? Is there something wrong with how I'm doing it? Why am I just creating things and then not selling them as a business? Why am I not following through? Why am I not the manager? Why am I not the person who takes it all the way to some kind of higher level? Why am I just creating things and just, where are these final magnificent things I'm building with all this creativity? So kind of going through all that, maybe some of you can relate to that. Some of you need like a management consort. A lot of us creators like this need someone who's going to like handle that, but not even that. Just the idea of like, is that okay? If you're like that, is that okay to just be that creator that's constantly creating? And I think it is. So everyone that's that way, you're okay. You're more than okay, because here's why. You know that list that came out, it was about 6 months ago. Somebody wrote it, somebody brilliant. I wish I could give credit. And if I find it, I will. And it was the different types of light workers that are out there. And it was like the prophet, the seer, the knower, the shaman. And then there was one called the code carrier. And I went, oh my God. Finally someone describes the kind of light worker I am, where it's not really, the code carrier carries codes. And so of course we all do, but their gift is how they do things. So how they do things provides a code for others to do. So the code carrier just has to be who they are, and they're carrying the code, and they share by how they live their life. And I was like, that is so freeing. So another new point of freedom, it's okay to be a seed creator. And I would love to make the list of the different types of creators, and maybe somebody has that, maybe somebody will, but I only know about this particular kind because that's what I am. And I suspect a lot of you are the same way. So one of the things about being a seed creator, or the characteristics, are that you just love to create. So everything throughout my life, should I even say it? I've been a graphic designer, I've been an interior designer, I've designed clothing, I've designed jewelry, I've written books. I had an awakening, and then all of my creativity went into writing books about consciousness and channeling that information. And and now I'm at a new place still. And one of the things I love doing is coaching visionary women, because I love creating. That gives me a chance to create with what I see for their lives being on a higher level. And so another characteristic of this is like, just always being in love with something new, and you can't help it. You can't help it if you get inspired to pivot. So we become kind of masters of pivot, which on a business model may not look like the best model, but it's kind of how it is. And so when I look at my own life, I see there's themes in my creations. It's always about consciousness. It's always about frequency of beauty. It's always about seeing someone or something in a higher purpose, seeing the higher consciousness within things, taking things to a higher vibratory level, a higher frequency, a higher reiteration, a higher expression, a higher state of existence. That's just kind of my theme throughout. And I imagine you have some themes throughout your creative life as well. So the whole point of this video is like, hey, if you're a seed creator, that's cool. And just like right now, I have these new things I want to do. And are they totally, am I pivoting and leaving something. No, I'm just adding to. So all these things build upon each other, and it doesn't have to look exactly perfect from a business management point of view, but they all kind of work together because where I'm going is building on what I've been doing. So just part of the seed creation is not worrying about where the seeds land. So you're going to put them out into the wind. The wind is going to take them. They might end up on a river going downstream. They might plant in a forest. They may flower. They may not. They may make a tree. You don't really know where your seed's going to go, and it's okay. It's okay. That's your job. You're the pollinator. You're the one that's putting the seeds out there. And we don't have to worry so much about how it gets or where it gets or how it manifests. And that's kind of cool. We can just stay in our creative state. So for all of you wondering if you're okay, yes. Could a lot of us use a management partner, a manager partner? Yes. May we all manifest that in some way, who takes our ideas and knows how to keep them going for a long time. And if not, that's okay too. Just keep creating. I'm going to keep sharing all of my creative higher ideas with the clients that I work with, and in whatever way I can, to help make the world better and to help us all feel better and to help us live a more brilliant existence. So lots of love, seed creators. I love you all, and thank you for listening.